What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we are talking about the sixth and final book in the School for Good and Evil series, One True King by Soman Chainani. Overall, I do want to say that I'm really glad that I did go back and read the Camelot Years spin-off books, because it really did add a lot of character growth onto particularly Sophie, and Sophie is probably my favorite character, so I am really glad that I read them. And I will say that I think the second book, A Crystal of Time, is still my favorite. I felt like the first book, pacing was a little bit weird, and then with One True King, I just found myself reading it and thinking like, okay, I guess. And I wasn't super thrilled about the ending. One True King is where we finally get all of the answers revealed with Rian, with Japheth, with who is the true son of King Arthur, who is meant to be the king to rule them all. You know, what's going to happen with the story, and the fate lies in the balance. And to me, you know, we always know where the story is going, but I felt like a lot was being told to us. And I mean, a lot of things do need to be told to us with Rian and Japheth's backstory, but the way that it unfolded just felt a little bit like convoluted. Like, he just really threw a lot of stuff into that backstory, and I was like, okay, like I wish it could have been simplified just a little bit more. And then when it came to the actual end of the book, I am gonna spoil some things just because I really do want to talk about this. But we end off with basically the vision that Hort saw when he communicated with the Wishfish in the third book. And while that's really nice, I really feel like we have strayed so far from that original ending in the first book, where it is Sophie and Agatha. Like, their kiss of true love is what, you know, brought the story to an end. It's what saved the School for Good and Evil. And I feel like we've really removed ourselves from that to the point where I really felt like Soman Chainani was saying, like, Sophie and Agatha's can't have true love because they're just friends. And I'm like, that completely goes against what we said in the first three books. Don't get me wrong, like, I like the idea of Sophie and Agatha, you know, getting their happily ever afters, but I don't understand why they had to both get guys. And I feel like he was saying, like, okay, well, in the third book, you know, Sophie ended up, you know, not having a guy, and then she was not content with that life, so I needed to do something different. And I thought what was going to be different was that they were both going to end up as the deans of the School for Good and Evil. Like, I thought that Agatha was going to give up being queen and was going to become the dean of good, and that they were going to be the literal second generation of Lady Lesso and Professor Dovey. Do I think that that would have been a better ending? I think it would have been more interesting. I think that there's still a door open for Agatha to be with Tedros, but being the queen, I don't feel like is what Agatha wanted. So I don't know. I feel like it just got a little bit muddled by the end. Overall, though, like, I do think that the story was really good. I think it was interesting, but would I read the Camelot Years again? Probably not. Like, I can still see myself wanting to reread the School for Good and Evil, like the main three, multiple times, but I don't think so with the Camelot Years. I really liked the second book. I thought the second book was really going places, but then we were just kind of back down to that weird, like, I don't know what we're doing here with this book. So I am giving it an A-. I don't regret reading these, and honestly, I would recommend them, but I just feel like we strayed very far from the original intent. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit the like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe to Talk Books with me every week. That's everything I got for you today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.